Shuichi and Rurczak already warming up for the last moments of Classic Tetris Polish Championship. So 2 German players as guests, 1 French, Polish, and right now we're gonna have a Polish-German semi-final between Master Rurczak from the south of Poland versus the unfathomable champion from Germany, Ctwc. Okay, they say you have to. Oh, first of all, I didn't even say hello to you. Sorry, just had my coffee. So, hello, it's me, Miku, and Liptonek is with me today.
I'm sitting right beside, even if you can see it. But yeah, I'm right next to Michu again.
Finally, I have his weaker match of the tournament. But you know what they say, you need to win your weak match. And here we go, Rurczak is still alive. So is he going to perform well enough to beat the German master? We'll see about that. We're playing the best of 5, just like before. The players are warming up and we're going to be starting the game pretty soon. Not much Matcherino prize yet, come on. You have to increase those numbers, guys. This is the place where we beg you for money, not for me or for Liptonek, but for the trip that the others take. So, if you enjoy the game, just watch it and we should start in a couple of moments.
So both players pretty experienced. Both took part in Ctwc this year in Cologne. However, here we have the open category, so you can use any playstyle. But these two will show us what they can do in DAS. DAS is good.
Yeah, there are not many non-DAS players in this tournament, only 2. The first one is Dobry, who I think is tapping, and the second one is Duży, who is a roller and the current defending champion.
Yes, he's gonna defend the championship, the Polish championship, and soon to come the European championship as well. So a lot of medals and cups for our young gun. We probably need more rollers. What do you think?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, it slowly starts getting pretty boring if one guy starts winning every single
like a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Have you tried rolling?
For a bit?
Yeah.
I'm not too good at it because I was rolling on keyboard, just like Akatu. But I am planning to buy a console, a controller, maybe even a CRT, and start rolling myself. So I can try and take this title for myself.
Wonderful. Do you think it's hard to start rolling?
It's definitely different because the grip is completely different from what you are used to when you play DAS or even tapping.
Yes.
The rotation feels pretty awkward because you have to hold the controller and bend your fingers a little bit so you can access the buttons.
You need both hands, and people are using different techniques. Right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start the first game of the second semi-final of Polish Championship 2025 in Łódź. Rurczak versus Ctwc. The countdown is already there in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And they're off with a beautiful T-piece. T-piece is the friend of all of the Tetris players and even other tetrominos. So it's not the asshole of the pieces.
Yeah, unlike S or Z pieces.
S and Z pieces are like, yes, those bad guys. Yeah, like those ghosts in Pac-Man that chase you. Well, the square placement here, flooded by squares.
Nice luck for Shuichi.
Nice luck for Shuichi, looking for an L, but now fits that good adjustment because he saw another Z coming, and this should be shifted to the left. Ruczak finally feels the dependency on the left, but still has to reopen the well. Oh, J is always coming, but he's triple ready here, so he's going to have to delay that with another J. And Shuichi with one Tetris advantage so far. Ruczak pretty high, but he's able to quick tap to the left.
We have a little drought going on.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
Yes, both players are getting a Tetris.
Ruczak sacrificed, but luckily he reopens the well on column 10 and gets the Tetris. Now we'll have to fix it with the long bar on the left. Perfect. Shuichi, okay, he saw that long bar coming, so he could make the long bar dependency there. Oh, beautiful preparation. They don't cover the well for another quadruple skim. Ruczak just 17,000 behind, so it's not even a Tetris, which is 22,800 worth on level 19. And of course, the value of Tetris increases with the level. We're going to see the increase of the level at 130 lines if the players reach that level and don't potato a little earlier, but so far so good for both players. Ruczak pretty low, 171 against Shuichi's 191 after that Tetris. He scores here a beautiful L-tack by Shuichi. Oh, I love the tacks. Tacks are like my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, they are pretty satisfying where you pull them off.
Is there any move that you hate?
Any move that I hate? Definitely a T-spin tag that screwed me with a match against Shuichi. Or a Z-spin.
Okay, so should you avoid those moves or do you have to learn them?
I'd say you have to learn them because the more use you have in your arsenal, the more versatile you are as a player.
Yes.
You can get out of much more situations than if you wouldn't know how to pull them off.
Yes, totally understandable. So you cannot run away from the game, and those moves give you a slight edge every time.
Yeah.
So it's very satisfying to learn a new move.
Yeah.
And then usually what players do is they overdo the move they just learned, which is funny because I just learned this spin and this spin. So I'm
nice bit for Shuichi.
Yeah. Oh, we're in Bit City. There you go. 334 for Shuichi, 274 for Ruczak. Only one ch. So if you start learning Polish, we have those funny language clusters in our language like sh, ch, j. Ruczak is one of them, or ch, like Michu.
Or there are much more those extremely hard nicknames in Polish Tetris scene, like
Ćwiekoszczak, for example. Shuichi didn't want to create a long bar dependency here on column 5, so he goes for a few hangs. Now doesn't want to cover the well and will get a Tetris. The next one is going to be a maximum of a triple unless he builds slightly dirty on top of that. Yes, he's ready here. Oh, good adjustment for LJ, but the potato hang there. So there's a quick tap, and now just brain at the last moment. Lucky bastard, you, Shuichi. Okay, I'm kidding. Shuichi is a wonderful player and a wonderful human being. 430 to Shuichi, 415. So Ruczak got a little closer now. Hello, my audience. Welcome, everyone who's coming right now to witness this semi-final of Polish Championship in Classic Tetris here in Łódź in Atlas Arena. It's been a long way. I mean, the first Classic Tetris Championship in Poland in NTSC, because we used to have both Poland and NTSC, took place in 2020. And actually the first cup was online, the only online one. Since that time we got different venues in Poland, like Kraków, Warsaw, or this time Łódź, which basically means boat in Polish. So we're on this boat. Shuichi, rocking the boat a little bit, has to fill the dependencies and reopen the well on column 4, and we got a transition. Okay.
Transitions at 518, and Ruczak transitions at exactly 500,000.
500k, halfway to max out. Okay, now let's fill the tank. But Ruczak pretty high. He's gonna take a triple like a coward. No, you have to take a triple there. You have to know the limits. Oh no, see, and a little mistake here and a hang. The long bar, if it appears, should go to the left for Ruczak, and he manages to do so. I think there was a little bit of a quick tap there. Shuichi slightly cleaner, triple ready right now. Doesn't want to risk hanging too many pieces on column 9, so he delays that Tetris, but gets another one into 586. Ruczak following him around a Tetris behind the German master.
Yeah, you were talking about hanging pieces. You hangs on level 19, especially with dust, they can be really dangerous, because you lose dust and you have much less mobility. And you can have even more pieces that can and probably will lead to a top out.
Yes. Shuichi was waiting for the square there, but the squares don't always want to come at the time we expect them. So we saw that a few moments ago, where he was preparing for a square that doesn't appear at the right time, and then there are 3 squares appearing at the wrong time. But he's surviving. This is less than a Tetris advantage right now. So Ruczak chasing like a wild coyote, chasing the Roadrunner. So, but Shuichi wants to just to go ping. Yes, that's what the Roadrunner did. I cannot imitate Roadrunner very good. Very well. Mimi. Shuichi, another readiness. And Coyote, don't crash into the wall. Skim it, prepare for the Tetris. 0.25, that's 1/4 of a Tetris. But there's a slight drought, 22, 23, it wasn't that bad. Shuichi answering with the Tetris of his own, we're already on level 26, and it's close to 800 for both. So 3/4 of a max for Ruczak, now into 786 and 792. Super close, yes, lovely Taka, indeed. Oh,
Approaching 800,000 mark.
and Blueberry 17, so we're very close to the kill screen. Are we going to see players setting up in the middle? Because it's getting really close. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, this doesn't column 8. Okay, Shuichi decides to shift the pieces to the left, but now he cannot reopen without J. The J is always coming, usually, but not now. And there are only 3 potential Tetrises. Ruczak gets one, and it's super equal now, 3,500. This is basically
Shuichi tops out.
and
Ruczak overtakes Shuichi in a chase down with that single, and takes game number 1.
Yes.
And kill twist.
And kill screen. Shuichi just shy of 900k by 108 points. All right. So Ruczak started his first game so-so today, but this one seems to be a little different. Yeah, you have that weaker game, win that weaker game of yours, and now no time for weaker games. Yeah, there was also a little drought at the end of the game, so that's where Shuichi got a crash. All right, we're going to start the second round. The players are ready, so let's start the countdown for round 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
There seems to be a lot of droughts the last game, so let's hope it won't repeat for this one.
Shuichi with a notable advantage of a dozen points. Shuichi peeking at his opponent's board for a moment. We'll have the score updates, but yeah, some players like peeking on the other player's side, others just focus on the board. I don't know, is it important to look at your your opponent's board that much? Do you do that?
Well, I do that a little bit for this first ever live event. So I can, for example, look at my opponent's score, what situation is he in, or because the matches are played on same piece sets,
Yes.
I can see if the long bar will come or not, if the opponent is ahead of me in piece sequence.
Exactly, because although we have the same seeds, the players do not have simultaneously the same pieces, as it matters if you build high or low and how often you skim. Another Tetris for Shuichi, very equal. Now Ruczak is looking for the J. Luckily the long bar comes and he was ready there. Now he's going to be looking for an L, and the J comes when he's looking for an L. Another J, and it's not going to be super clean. Doesn't want to create long bar dependency, but those Z's annoying. Oh, this
Ruczak has a little
tower of
O pieces.
O pieces looks like skyscraper in the billionaires row in New York.
Yeah.
So, but this can be really expensive. Yes, real estate for Ruczak if he doesn't skim. Okay. Flat skim for Ruczak, Shuichi clean with 216, but Ruczak also with 200k on his board. They're reaching 50 lines, so we're almost halfway to transition. Ruczak slightly dirty there, still looking for that J, reopening. He may decide to go for Yaniwell there, but okay, that indicates that he's gonna, no, he's gonna go back. But he doesn't want to waste too many lines here, so yes, just one more skim with an L.
This Tetris ready in column number 3. Guess the long bar and guess the Tetris. It goes to 258, 28,000 points behind Shuichi. That's a bit over one Tetris lead.
Oh, Shuichi J tuck. Ready for a Tetris. Pretty high, but the board is convenient, so you still have place to shift pieces or put them on column 8 and 9, so the double is maintained. Now Shuichi covers as well, uncovers, 315 for Shuichi, 283 for Ruczak, and Ruczak has to skim. The L should go to the left maybe, but he wanted to reopen his well, which is great because now he could score another quadruple line there. And Shuichi in a little excavation situation, but only for a short time. He's not going to risk it at that point because there would be an easy chase down for a shark like that Ruczak is. This is not a convenient as the burst, and Shuichi has to sacrifice it, so he doesn't cover column 10, which he does perfectly, and now he should be out. He doesn't like that long bar now because he puts more weight on those columns 6 and 7, but it's fine with that L. All right, 38,000 advantage. So 1.5. Okay, now less than a Tetris for Shuichi.
Both players close 109 mark. The lines are pretty equal, so the actual lead is with Shuichi.
Oh, Shuichi still having space for those now, looking for an L. Oh, he's not gonna go for a Tetris that high. I would. All right. And a simul Tetris. Let's go, baby.
I feel like there are two factors when we talk about which player is leading. The first one is the score, of course, but the other least obvious one are the amount of lines. If one player is behind on lines, they can get more Tetrises in order to catch up.
Yes, and have some data on his opponents. And then if the drought is coming or not, the Tetris percentage, the Tetris rate is super equal, 59 to 60 for a moment. And now we are experiencing a little drought, but Rurzak gets his longboard in time. So does Ctwc, transitioning with almost 500, both players. So 516 against 510. Again, super equal game. I love those games where players go necky.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck, web w web, schneck and schneck. I hope you're doing fine, Schnecke. Sacrifice for Ctwc here, that's, yes, doesn't want to lose that, and he was ready for a Tetris. 563 into level 20, 21 soon. And Rurzak reopening, also ready with 550.
Gets a longboard and gets a Tetris.
Ctwc looking at his opponent again. Oh. And Rurzak in his Buddhist monk peace and being with the one mode.
Currently, he seems to be getting one with the game.
Yes, like Dalai Lama. There was this corny joke with Dalai Lama, right? So that when Dalai Lama goes into the pizza shop and he asks the dude at the pizza shop, okay, what do you want your pizza with? He asks, and Dalai Lama says, make me one with everything.
Okay.
All right. Slight drought. 18, 19, 20, 21. This is amateur drought. Okay, Ctwc doing well, very close to 700. Just like Rurzak, about the Tetris.
Rurzak is getting pretty high for a level 9.
Yes, where's the J? No, the wrong L's. The wrong L's, J's. This is going to be a top out. This is going to be equal now. 1-1. Ctwc, you're good. You can go home. No, not yet. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, well done.
GG's to both players.
Ctwc wearing the glove because he's been painting the fences in the morning. That's why you don't want to get your hands dirty. No, it's probably for tapping. And hydrate. Water! Ctwc doesn't drink water, he drinks water! Like Bruce Lee. All right.
Everyone remember to stay hydrated. It's very important. So we are waiting for both players to get ready before we can start game number 3.
All right. Oh, it's not going to be a 3-0. Both players happy. Okay, let's start the countdown.
And let's start.
3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, I also noticed if you made a fusion of Rurzak and Ctwc, they will have both hair on their head and mustache and the beard. That would be cool. Like
The full package of
Rurici.
or Szurczak.
Szurczak, yes. Okay, I don't know, audience, which name you like more, Rurici or Szurczak. So far, so good. 2 Tetris for Rurzak so far, and Ctwc couldn't use one longboarder.
Which is rather high right now. Gets few nice burns, and he's still waiting for a long bar.
Yeah, but he had to cover this because and actually probably a good decision.
And it pays out. He gets a Tetris.
And now Rurzak has to reopen, so that longboard won't be used for a Tetris. 80% Tetris rate for Rurzak anyway. Ctwc with 50%. This was, I don't know if this was the best move, maybe not the worst. 15,000 behind Rurzak. It's pretty early, but we may see an early top out if they keep going that high, and they're going to be depleted of the long bars. There's another drought forming 24, 25, okay, at 25, and Simul Tetris, let's go, baby! Right, reopening. That well is going to stay closed for Shuichi for quite some time, but shoveling, every day he's shoveling.
I feel like one of the most annoying feelings in any aesthetic is when the bar is coming, but you close up the well right before that. You can use it for Tetris, so you burn with it, and then suddenly a drought comes, and you lose quite a lot of space.
Yes, you lose that because then you cover, and it's there are more consequences to that very often. So sometimes when you got the balls and you save your well and you keep it open for one more piece, this can change everything. There's quite an advantage for Rurczak. Shuichi getting a Tetris now, but he's 88k behind, so that's close to 4 Tetrises on level 19. Another little drought forming, but this one was one I minute. There was a 69 TRT rate for Rurczak for a moment, nice, and only 1 in 3 skims for Shuichi are ended in a Tetris. Boom, boom.
We are getting halfway through level 18. Rurczak has 3 Tetrises of lead ahead of Shuichi.
Yeah, so far we've seen 2 transitions. You cannot top out. Your opponent will chase down. This is super easy for those pros those days.
Yeah, especially on, well, if it was level 19, then it could have been a bit more complicated, but on 18, when you play on such a high level, like semi-finals of a regional tournament, you just must know how to play on level 18.
Yes, is it stressful to catch up on 19, Liptonek?
Yes, very. Especially with DAS, where one single mistake can pretty much make you top out.
Do you like to go for courageous chase down with Tetrises, or do you go for the little sissy line out?
Well, it very much depends on how ahead was my opponent in the moment of topping out. Like, if there it is 200,000 points, then
You can't.
I have no time to line out. So I have to go for Tetrises. Even if it's a bit less aggressive than normally, but
Yes. Sometimes you do have those 200k chase downs. So.
I remember watching one Tetris for the non-pros, TNP game, where one of the players was 200,000
Points behind,
and his opponent was also alive. He didn't top out, but the guy who was behind won. After chasing down this 200,000.
It's not the most pleasant feeling to sit after a top out and look at your opponent just skimming and you're just waiting for the execution. But
yeah, it's also pretty weak when you top out and your opponent suddenly starts playing like I don't know, Harry Hong or
Yes. Shuichi got caught at the transition at the wrong time and he taps out, or dashes out actually, and it's 2-1 for Rurczak. Rurczak is 1 game away from the final. Actually, Rurczak is probably the best Polish player never to win Polish championship. So we'll see about that. It's going to be tough, but right now he's 1 step away from getting a silver medal. His greatest achievements so far are bronze medals, surprisingly. For such a great player, it's quite of how could he never get to the final? But I think this may be the one, finally.
1 game away, 1 outscoring his opponent. Both are ready.
Both are ready, so we're going to start the countdown for round 3. Ready, guys? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Hard, hard, hard. Hard for 3.
Ruczak is one of the only 2 players who got a max out in his qualifying session. The other one is Duży.
Yes, Ruczak was sitting next to me. I was sitting between Duży and Ruczak actually, and Ruczak got max in the first game.
Yeah. I think I was also in this qualifying session and I got pretty surprised. The first game, like 5 or 10 minutes into the session, and I suddenly hear someone maxed out.
It's good for him. I think it's some kind of consolation after his qualifiers and performances Ctwc does, where he admits he underperformed, but that's due to that they ask you about your expectations and how many maxes do you want to get, and Ruczak said 1, and then what, you only 1, and then he got 0 because he said like, oh, okay, 2 would be great, so maybe it's better not to have those expectations and just prove it. Yes.
You just have to play the game, don't think too much about what you want to achieve. You just gotta focus during this 1 hour or 2.
Yes.
Depends on how long the qualifying session is.
Sometimes you just need 1 game. If you're just aiming for 1 max out, then it's enough. So it can even be a last second game. The qualifiers were 75 minutes long, so it's also not the format we always see. It depends. Sometimes you have 2 hours, sometimes only 1 hour. So it's really hard to say. Oh no, Ruczak flirting with fire there. He already covered the well. There's a T-spin set up there. He longboard to the left. Yes, that's a good piece. And there's just a slight hollow Mino in the middle, but it shouldn't make the stack fester too much, reopening the well perfectly for Ruczak. He's 1 Tetris behind. Ctwc with 219, Ruczak knocking on that 200k door. Now 2 Tetris is behind, and Ruczak finally 220, but Ctwc also had a Tetris, and he's almost exactly 2 Tetrises of a 2 Tetris advantage. 69 TRT for Ruczak again, nice. Getting another Tetris, Ctwc getting another Tetris. Ctwc with 1 Tetris advantage, 287 against 265. Every game is equal so far. Let's go. No.
That's definitely one of the best matches.
T-spin missed. Aya. One of the best. We like the equal matches.
Yeah. Another pretty notable match. It was yesterday when Świdr reverse swept counter in round of 12.
And today we had a reverse sweep as well. I mean, Ruczak, he was on the verge of being eliminated by Piv, but somehow he managed to reverse.
Yeah.
So Rafał's plan to get Ruczak drunk and defeat him on the next day almost worked, but Ruczak still showing some class.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year we're gonna get him even more drunk. Okay, trivia time. Ctwc's nickname is not coming from sushi, and Ruczak is a vegetarian. So let's look how vegetarian lead you far. Okay, Ruczak happy, 15k advantage. Ctwc slightly dirty, but getting another Tetris. There shouldn't be too much collateral damage for our German master here. 474. Hey, pretty good pace for both. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's equal, and it's the best round for both so far.
Yeah, 500,000 at almost 110 lines. I think it has a potential for 650,000.
Shuichi has to sacrifice some lines covering that column 7.
There's a drought forming.
LJ, oh, there's an L, a square, no, not a square, T-piece. Now he should reopen with that L and tucking in, just putting in the J. Almost reopening the well, 3 long bars, they cannot be used for Tetrises, while Rurczak can use them for Tetrises. So Shuichi
has a double long bar dependency right now, right before transition. That's not the best spot to be in.
Yeah, in the last round he was caught at the wrong spot with that transition. So now he's slowly stacking down. Just 3 lines away, and just 1 line away, and transition.
Got out of it. He gets a Tetris.
509 for Shuichi, 580 for Rurczak. Shuichi has to win that one if he thinks about getting into the grand finale. Otherwise, he's going to play the 3rd place match, which isn't that bad for a young gun that Shuichi is. Right, Rurczak getting a Tetris. Shuichi getting a Tetris. 550,000 behind. Both focusing, biting on their lips, not looking at the opponent's screen now, just focusing on their screens. Shuichi 563 and Rurczak 639. It was a little bit dangerous. Simultaneous. Yeah, okay, it's like almost 6%. 666 for Tim. For Rurczak, sorry.
Yeah, 666 team, last year finalist.
Last year finalist, Polish Championship, yes, Tim. He cannot defend his title this year. Okay, there was a simultaneous. Now let's go, baby. 624 Shuichi, 704. We're in 700 area for Rurczak, and Shuichi just 2 Tetrises away from the 7. There we go, 681. Rurczak close to 3/4.
This seems to be a max out pace, maybe even a 1.1.
Simul Tetris! Let's go, baby. Yeah, okay, continue.
Yeah, as I have been saying just now, this seems to be a 1.1 pace for Rurczak. Definitely a max out.
Yeah, have we seen 1.1 in the game, in competitive this weekend?
This weekend, no.
I don't think so, but maybe Duży is gonna have some space for mullining later, so we'll see. 826, this is really good. Okay, just don't crash now, Rurczak. Oh, good quick tap there. Taking this one, Shuichi also nice with the tuck and ready for a Tetris into 835 against 839. Super equal now. Wow, Shuichi just devoured all the advantage that Rurczak had here, answering with the Tetris just 2k behind them, which is basically nothing. Like in Poland we say nothing is a half of a liter of vodka for 2 people, so this is nothing for those players. And there we go. No skim for Rurczak. Yes, he's trying to
900,000.
935. Oh, first time Shuichi in the lead after a long time. Now Blueberry 17, and pretty annoying, but Rurczak finds his space for that long bar on column 1. But Shuichi with the 1 Tetris advantage. That's what he needs to stay alive and lead into the decider.
Shuichi gets a max out.
Max out for Shuichi, 1,007,000. Let's go. Rurczak, can you do the same? I think Shuichi is almost safe here. Rurczak will have to build up on the first column, in the middle, taking a triple. There's just 2 more lines from transition, and he's not going to be able to shift into the middle, so it's probably done.
We get a double max out.
We got a double max out. We need a GL, okay, but it's not going to be enough. 1,018,000 and 1,080,000. GG, double max out. Let's go.
Great game from both players. That sends Shuichi into a decider.
Wonderful, wonderful, guys. Ooh, we got a decider. That's what everyone's been waiting for. The fight for the final. Okay. Not now. Will Rurczak become the Lion King and advance to the final, or he's going to be dropped down into the consolation bracket like Mufasa? We'll see. Rurici, Szurczak.
So we are
Waiting for the last.
Like both players want to unwind a little bit after that. Well, let's be honest, it was an extremely exciting game. Both players were pretty equal, and it all came down to the
Yes, 4 rounds. Did we see the transition 4 times? I guess so, right? Yeah, every time we had a transition. So now it's time for a potato.
Let's hope
No, not an insider. All right, the players are ready. Good luck, guys. Have fun. And we're starting the countdown for the deciding rounds and the fight for the grand final in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
So we have a double squares at the
Very white board so far.
Shuichi has a bit of pushdown points.
Yeah, stuck situation. He was waiting for the L there. Where's the L? There's the L. All right, I'm covering the well. Both with, okay, 22, but Rurczak has got some weird thing, like a hollow T-piece for a moment on column 2, 4, 5. It's gonna be right now, but Shuichi just caught up with the score thanks to this potatoing by Rurczak. Rurczak is gonna reopen with a T-piece. That is our friend, eternal friend. Oh, interesting. Okay, adjustment.
Rurczak has first Tetris of his own, I think.
72 to 94. All right. Yeah, we can still say it's pretty equal, although now Shuichi with almost a Tetris advantage, but Rurczak getting his Tetris here and Shuichi couldn't, so it's gonna be really close again. And the Rurczak getting, now they just switch the situations. So one player digging, the other player chasing. Now it's dirty, very dirty, naughty Tetris for Shuichi, you naughty boy. Okay, there we go. Another Tetris for Shuichi. 166. And Rurczak now in a chase down into 142. Let's go. 0.05 Tetris. This is nothing. Oh, this is one shot of vodka.
Why does the commentary feel like it's on a megaphone?
Oh, it's a little bit too loud because maybe I'm screaming too much. Okay, or maybe it's echoing around because we got a venue here and we're in this dome, the stadium or something, so it's probably prepared for the concert so that, I don't know, Ariana Grande can be heard on the megaphone as well, or whoever comes here, I don't know, Lionel Richie. Last time I checked. But right now, hello, is it final you're looking for? Uh, 256 Rurczak, 218 Shuichi, 240 now. 240, that was the hotel room we partied in yesterday. Yeah, we had some vodka and cucumbers, a classic Polish snack. Okay, back on the board. 281 for Rurczak and 287 for Shuichi, very close.
Shuichi makes a temporary long bar dependency, but he saw that the long bar is coming and he adjusted the TP for it.
Blipping, quadruple skim for Shuichi. But now Rurczak in a little bit of an advantage, 40k. Shuichi waiting for that long bar, finally. Just taking a skim into another Tetris and he's ready for another Tetris, so blip, a lot of blipping. Christmas is coming early this year, 375 to 357. I rarely experience matches that are equal in every round. Guys, did you notice that? Like, every round is super close. Wow.
Yeah, every single game between these two. This game also seems to be going into a transition.
And even TRT is the same for a moment. 77k, a lot of sevens. Seven, such a symbolic number.
Both players are really determined to go to the very last round, to the grand final, to face against champion Duży K.
Oh, here Rurczak going so foursome. This is going to be dangerous. Oh no, Rurczak in a very, very dangerous situation. But is he going to be able to drill? Quick tap to the left, looking for a TPs. TPs is our friend. Survival like Tarzan. Oh, in the jungle, but now he hangs the TPs and it's going to be death by... Oh, death by potato. Okay, GG's.
So Ctwc goes to the Classic Tetris Polish Championship Grand Finals.
Grand finals. So we're gonna have a Polish-German final and Polish-German third place match. The two nations that were actually the most active during the Ctwc DAS, as far as I counted, we had 10 German players in Ctwc DAS in Cologne this year and 9 Polish. So both groups really strong and great communities in Europe.
Yeah, Europe also seems to be very active community, you know, overall. You have players from UK, from Netherlands, from Germany and Poland.
Okay, we're probably going to have a little break because Rurczak cannot play his next game right now. We're going to have to refresh, hydrate, and probably head to the loo. So, well done. Really fun match. A little shame that we've seen no transition in the last game, but the game was really equal and we're looking for more. All right, guys, we'll be seeing you and hearing you soon, and only 2 matches left in this tournament, so